Alright, hello and welcome back to the Bazaar. We're doing a run as the Pygmalion, this time in Ranked. You know I love me some Piggles, but how am I not going to take Succulents? Always taking Succulents. Monster Loot is quite nice as well, but I guess we can go for a kind of a non-weapon start. I don't know if Bushel is where we want to start. It could just be bandages and piggles early while we wait for something else to materialize. We should win our first fight. And if we fight someone like the banana, that'll give us some more small items. And we'll go all the way through the storm, so our succulent will permanently gain as much heal as possible. Though it sucks because the banana will sometimes slow the succulent, perhaps even slow it twice in a row, maybe 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. I mean, it has 3 targets. It's 1 for 3, 1 for 3, 1 for 3. As far as like a fourth time. That's 1 out of 3, 4 times in a row. It did eventually break the streak, but still, right? 1 out of 3, 1 out of 9, 1 out of 27, and then what is that? 81, 1 out of 81. Anyway, we didn't get the item we wanted, but we did get a Piggle, which works with weapons, and I don't really care for weapons. Going here allows us to get 1 extra XP, which doesn't really arrive in time. I don't think that we win without some sort of damage, so a weapon makes sense to look for.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
Every time we sell a weapon, give this 10 damage. When you sell this, gain 20 max health. Look, the Piggle goes insane with the flail. But maybe we try and get a situation where we buy both. Like, we buy the Regal Blade, we buy the briefcase, we sell the briefcase, we sell the money it gives us, we buy the flail, give the weapon to the left of this as damage. We buy the flail, and then every 3 seconds, this does 12 more damage, and then maybe the succulents keep us in the game. Because this is almost the same amount of damage right now. If I sold a weapon, this would be 30, but the Piggle works with this. I mean, we're up against a dually, depending on how his day 1 went. I mean, look, anytime you're with the Pygmalion, you never really expect to win the first day. And he had the best day 1 you could possibly ask for. Holy moly. 11 burn on a silver core? I'm not even going to get to, like, heal. Like, oh my god. This guy is just popping off. That's an incredible starting day for him. Sharpening Stone works really well with Flail. Loot is also pretty good. Max health is so low at this point. I think we just take the loot. Hopefully it gives us Sharpening Stones, but it could give us cooldown reduction. It could give us crit. We don't need to commit to an item yet. I did not get a Piggle. 2 crit items. I know it's only 10% total, but it's nice. We could go for another chest. And then give me some items. I know we could have gone to the jungle. Going to the jungle would have been nice because it would give us... we could have gotten income from it, which is generally pretty good. At the very least, we want to buy these and sell these. Slow all enemy items for 2 seconds. I never run pepper spray. I'm going to buy sell because the Regal Blade. The fact that this triggers 3 times means model ship triggers 3 times, right? Like, that's the other shtick. 3% cooldown to the leftmost item. I don't know that we're going to stay with the flail. Spiky shield does work with the shield, right? Like, but I for now I want to keep running piggles or succulents at least. Let's buy the pepper spray, sell the pepper spray. This is scaling a little bit. I could sell the spiky shield. I kind of wish I could just buy both. If I sell my loot, which granted is not that good, I can buy both of these. And then we can try moving on from there, you know? Tent City Mare has the dog, which works with buy sell. There's a couple other things. Like I think we go Tent City Mare, basically. The dog, the shelter. Augmented armory and augmented defense are both good too. Even just getting the sharpening stone is fine. But yeah, just like that, he's doing 21 damage. We're doing 21 times 3. And also, it's this times 3 is giving us 3 stacks of shield as well. If we had the bushel would get charge every time we activated shield. So, like, you could just get a lot. Basically, you could get a lot. But still, this is nice. We're going into the sandstorm, which is great because it means that we get to keep proccing our succulents. Like, that's fine. This is chill. When you sell a small item, get damage. I mean, yeah. Adjacent. We're not really looking for crit in this build. I mean, maybe if Regal Blade really pops off, but not quite. Now, there's a lot of medium items that would work for us. I mean, this is good, right? It scales faster. If we're gonna run it eventually, we might. I don't know that Spiky Shield is what I want, so I'm gonna sell that. I don't mind getting more piggles, but it looks like we're gonna go into like a medium. So if I sell you, the dog gets stronger, and then I buy the safe, and the safe allows me to sell the safe and go 1, 2, 3. And now the dog is already at 56 damage, right? That is every 6 seconds versus 60. Like, these two items are pretty good. You know? Like, you just, for now, we can run those. I don't want to lose income. I don't really want skills or items, but we'll do what we can. Now, weights. This is the thing. Like, I'm being pulled in way too many directions. There's income here. There's a weapon to sell. There's weights where your weapons gain extra damage and your heal items gain heal, which, again, I have this. I have a triple attacker with 10% crit on it. I like the weights, which means I bring you out, I put you in. I like the model boat, but I think it's too weak right now. So I can sell it and buy the weights. And then the real question is, like, right now, this is not strong enough. But in the future, when I rank up, i.e. in like 1 second, what am I throwing in? Sharpening stone, max health, income, 5 spare change. 5 spare change is $5, and the dog pops off. Right, so then, like, let's say you throw these out there. The weights are every 5 seconds, and they apply to everything. The heal and all of these. I think the weights will be good, but for now, we're going to let this run. We have just basically pure damage while he's trying to get the Addle off the ground. First time he used large item, he doesn't have one. So again, this is going to be pretty good because his cooldown is going to be significantly reduced. 6.3, 5.8, but I'm just going to hit him first, basically. Like, his scales, mine is just high. I scaled before the fight because I'm a Pygmalion. So we lost 1-1-1. That's an okay sign. Heal and regen skills.
Regeneration is more.
You have 1 regeneration for each non-weapon.
To be learned.
Large, leftmost. Get 10 regen when you fall below max health. I don't think that's good for us. I'll just take a little bit of shield.
Wants to heal. It just
Small items, especially if they're small weapons, would go hard for us. I do love marbles, but I think we're kind of leaning into a medium build here. If I had more space, I'd be putting in something else. Again, though, all of these work with
Whoever said money can't buy
the
class
dog.
can
So you
neither.
buy, you sell, you buy, you sell, you buy,
That suits you beautifully.
you sell. We're okay strong. I don't think I haven't really tried to fight the scout trooper before. And because of that, let's try it. I don't know if I've been overestimating the danger that is scout trooper. It looks like they have quite a bit of attack. And max ammo. I'm not really interested in max ammo with most of my builds, to be honest. So this might be a mistake. Still, we have a chance. This Uzi's kind of slow, and we are getting decent heals. We have another, like, we have lethal, I think, coming. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, just barely, too. I was about to take, like, 100 damage. Like, genuinely, I was dead 1 second after that. So small items, that makes the dog stronger. Chocolate bars makes the dog stronger. I know I could have gone to the weapon merchant, but there's something to be said for that. Now, bronze tier item or upgrading piggles. I don't think that this is a piggle build long term. I think this is a weight build. Then again, if I sell all of these, whoo baby, that's much stronger. Just get an item. I don't really want whatever else they're peddling. This is a single income, so we'll just sell. And yeah, sell a weapon. Multi-strike. Like, we're kind of a quick attack build, so that means we have a chance against people like Dooley as long as we kill them before they get off the ground. But this is a haste build with 4% crit chance on their non-weapons, so it's not looking good. We need to get 2 attacks off, basically. And we might get it. We might get it. You just got to be a rush build. They haven't scaled their monitor lizard yet, but this is very meta. We're very happy to kill them and set a dually in its place, you know? Weapon skills. We certainly could use those. Large weapons. 2 damage on weapons. This is what I'm talking about. I love sell a weapon, but your weapons gain 1 damage, and every time you buy a weapon, increases by 1. That's really good. Let's go small items and see if we can buy some weapons. Yes. Yes, I'll buy a credit card as well.
Wanna buy that?
Which, I mean, can just scale this eagle for now. Am I going to re-roll, though? I don't really have enough money to re-roll, so let's not. I've lost a Hydra dude a couple of times now. Retiree is about healing, mostly, I believe. He does have the golf bag. I'll just do the boiler room brawler. And we'll see what happens here. I always love an energy potion, especially if you can get something to work with it. A multi-tool is haste and slow, which seems kind of nice. We might be pivoting into a medium build if we can get the crook. So, you know, right now it's really just dog sword. Getting triple damage here is nice. Orbital Polisher is not really what we're looking for. 100 max health. I don't have a ton of money, so I think that makes sense. XP, income, XP. I think I'll just take the 2 income. It really helps us with the buy sell. Small and mediums is pretty perfect for us. Even though I could go here for an XP and $2. All right, and we're back from that little crash. So yeah, this is $2 in an XP, which is nice, but we can get more from visiting a store, buying yo-yos, and buying pinatas. Which the yo-yos, this, the orbital polisher, I mean, like, good is good, right? We'll re-roll to look for a weapon. Cheap $2 weapons, insanely goated. We sell both, and then we can buy another small item, which again, we'll stack this. I don't know what's scaling. I mean, right now the dog is scaling better. I guess I could sell this for 5% crit. I don't think 5% crit's going to make a difference, but it does add 6 damage. Okay, we'll do that. I don't know what this is going to scale in the future, but maybe I'll just pull that red pickle out and our flail if we can. Because our flail starts so slow, right? 10 damage. It's like nothing. I guess it's 30 damage. I can't. Oh, wow, another monitor lizard. What a surprise. Now, this guy's crazy slow. I'm surprised they're using him, and they also don't have the right ray. So that means that we should just win, right? Oh my god, they froze my heal, and I have 150 million poison. Yes! Yes! We both died, but he died at the same time, which means I'm good. He froze my 100-point heal and stopped it from scaling. Holy. Alright, I love chocolate bars because it's a free 5 stacks. That's 30 more damage on the dog for free while getting us max health. Now this... I don't know. The weapon scales the Regal Blade and could rank up all of this, though. And like the Jabalian Longbow, for instance. Like, that's good. When you heal, this gains damage. Less good. I'd re-roll it. Oh, I should have bought and sold. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. So we buy you. We sell. Now, the Addle is actually potentially worth selling the flail for. Because it will do more damage, more damage, more damage.
Enjoy the thrill of battle.
And then put you here again. It's at 7.6 seconds. That'll make it faster. This will make it faster. Earning some coin makes sense to me. We can earn some coin and get a weapon, which then makes them stronger, and then we sell because it's doing the lifting. I don't know if we can kill the mod squad. He kind of ramps up though, so maybe we're fine. He has a lot of max health, granted. He has a lot of max health. Every time I fight this guy, I end up getting crypto, which is not actually what I want, but you know, it is what it is. So this is at 6 seconds. It's getting enhanced by weights and by pickles. 5.3 seconds, still pretty slow, but we've won. So again, these two items are just so scaled that we're fine. This is very slow, but that's something we're working on. Damage, value. I guess I take the sharpening stones. Again, it's selling items. Abandoned chest. I wouldn't mind finding like a large item that made sense. But give me the XP for now, first. Gold tier skill. I'll take a gold tier skill. I don't know if we can afford most. I guess gold, it's 24 for the next one. 4 fewer items, a little bit of cooldown. Crit items. When your enemy uses a non-item, deal 10 damage. Your items have... When you use an item... So this is... No. No. Shield bash, I guess. When they use a non-weapon, we deal some damage to them. And then if they, like, scale like crazy, we just whack, 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 whack. Am I keeping the Addle? I think so, because it does, like, if you get it to 200 damage, it's, like, glorious. Oh, you need to be... Yeah, okay. When I visit a merchant, they need to be stacked like that. It's only worth $3 right now. We're hoping for like 15 or more to sell the Bitcoin. So let's see. He's a shielder. He even has shield on the armored core, which is interesting. He also has only one weapon, so he gets extra shield on all his stuff. It's a bit spooky because we don't have any like sustain. Hopefully our timing for hitting his shield happens so that he doesn't get big strikes on me. Like, I'm about to tear up all his shield, so then he doesn't really attack me very hard. My Addle is speeding up. He is getting his shield back over and over again, which is a little bit tricky. But we're also, like, healing a bit. He got a huge crit on me just now. Oh, no. Heal, heal, heal. Yes, no, maybe? He's at 0. I'm at 17. Oh, that was the closest fight of my goddamn life. Holy. Again, I don't know if there's anything big out there that makes sense to get. But it's worth looking. At the start of each hour, this gains value. Heal 10. It gets spare change when you level up. This is worth buying just because it accelerates the dog. Ooh, 17. Yes, please. And then you guys can keep scaling. Dogs to earn some coin. I mean, you can almost grab a weapon. I'm not about to fight a human, right? So if you do burn, it speeds up. That's not really what I'm looking for. This guy is very spooky. I've lost him a number of times. I think I fight the mosquito. It's only $1 less. I have plenty of money, and he has cooldown reduction and slow and haste and stuff like that. When using adjacent items, slow something for 2 seconds. Like, that's kind of nifty, I have to say. Right now, my Addle is so slow because I'm not really stacking it fast enough. Like, it needs to be stronger. And, you know, if we don't get the crook, then it doesn't even make sense to keep on the squad, quite frankly. Alright, I could accelerate the weights. I'm not sure they're the longest for this world. Chocolate bars are good, but they're not that good. 3 loot items, I think, is the way to go here. I gave the dog some crit chance. I guess I'm doing the dog. The tree. Yeah, I don't know, man. 2 income is nice, but not necessarily what we're looking for. I'll take it. I love monster loot. I love monster loot. There's so many things you can find at monster loot that is, like, insanely good. 6% cooldown on all your items, for instance. I don't know if the weights are what's longest for this world. Like, I really don't. The dog is currently stronger than my other stuff, but the sword can catch up quickly. Like, they're kind of close. I'm so, like, scattered between choices. I'm gonna make the weights a little bit better because the weights apply to everything. I don't know. The cooldowns are pretty low, though, at this point. Like, you know, like 3.5 seconds here. He's gonna slow and haste. That's pretty cool. And then when these guys get haste, they're stronger. He froze my weights. I just reduced my cooldown, man. Come on. I am hitting pretty hard. Once I get one more main attack off, I should be good. He's not getting that much shield. Oh, and I keep forgetting. Yeah, I'm doing 10 damage every time he does, like, anything. So it keeps his health really low when he's got all these little items. We counter certain builds very well. We can go for the chocolate. Unique Pygmalion skills. Those are mostly like property, I think, or dealing damage or shield based on money. I'd rather just go to the store here. There's something about 75% bonus health that is like... Think about it like this. Like, how much am I healing with succulents? Am I healing 1,600 in a fight? Probably, actually. Close to that. So for now, I can buy you, and I can sell you, and I can sell these. It's making this tree okay, but... We'll see. You're like aquatic. This guy has like a thaw ability, like an anti-freeze. I would love to get that from him. He also has a bushel. Nah, I don't want a bushel. A succulent upgrade would be nice. But yeah, rapid thaw is what I want. When you heal poison 1 can be okay. But yeah, I don't know. This guy is not ever scaling to the amount that I would need him to. And weights is not doing like 300 damage worth of bonus either. Oh wow, I got poison. Sharpening stone. 5 spare change. Honestly though, 10% max health might be the way. I genuinely don't know. 5 spare change is... Well... $5. I don't know what tier it is. I'd rather just get 200 max health, honestly. We're already at max health maxing.
Imagine the wonders waiting for us.
Alright, so you. The Junkyard Catapult. You are very interesting. I've wanted to buy you or get you from monster combats in several of my runs. You do not make sense for this run. It's way too late for Long John. Chris Army Knife is interesting, but no thank you. So all enemy items for 4 seconds is pretty nifty. Your items from all other heroes have 15%. When you get a non-Vanessa item... When you shield, adjacent weapons gain 10 damage for the fight. I kind of like just the flashbang, but I don't have the ammunition. But still, like 4 seconds of slow. I guess that is our one time to buy something. Let's have a look. Do we have a thing here that's good? I do like gumballs. It's a great way of spending our money. Triple value in combat. And it shields equal to 2 times the value. We could switch to a value build. Like, we're not really using you, to be honest. And, like, you could come out. So, like, healing for 120 is nice. Shielding is nice. Buying this weapon just to sell it is very reasonable. 3 slots here. 5.4, 5.4. It's 52. Value of your other items has triple value in combat. It's not shielding that quickly, to be honest. But, like, these things have been a little bit on the dud side, I have to say. So hook me up with this. I don't really want it, but every hour I get a gumball that is silver tier for $2. That is a small item that can be sold to enhance the dog, and it could be crit, and it could be damage, and it could be shield, and it could be max health. So we got a lot of things here. This is... I mean, this 10 damage from Shield Bash gonna add up, because this guy's gonna do a lot of abilities. Him freezing my Skyscraper, or Space Scraper, or whatever it's called, hurts, and putting down 300 damage. I actually almost killed him. So, like, to me, that's a good sign, because Dooley is just so... He's cooking this game, right? In this meta. This credit card is so nice. If I sell it, does it hurt this? Let's see. It did not. Chocolate bars? I'm willing to buy silver chocolate bars here? Oh, I didn't get one of them because I got a gumball. Yeah, okay. I should have kept my other item then. Small items, medium items. I want to tier these up.
I want what's right for you.
I mean, this is a little nasty. I don't really want this one. But getting gold things is fine. Again, 2 damage to both my items.
Oh, delivery's free.
What do you got? What do you
I
got?
like the exercise.
Get 2 income. Sure.
I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Sell a weapon to
I
get
used to offer a free
bonus.
ride home, but people thought
Every time we buy a weapon, remember we're getting lifting for a little bit more as well. Get 3 chocolate bars and spare change. Man, I would love to do that, but like, there just ain't no way. Weather machine is not really what we're into. Let's fight the Oasis. Again, the bird has cooldown reduction, which is probably what I need. Or I just need to keep finding small weapons. I don't know. Wait a second. All enemy items. So all enemy it only slowed 1, no? Am I crazy? All enemy items.
It's all about motivation.
When you use the item to the left of this, 1 regeneration for the fight. I mean, that's cute, but like not really. Spare change, chocolate bar. I definitely didn't get everything I was meant to there. I got this spare change for leveling up, but I didn't get... Oh no, it's not the start of a day. What do I want to do? I guess I could have leveled up my spare change. I didn't. I saw the chocolate bar one. I didn't see the spare change one. Damage. Look, just hook me up with the scrap shield, I guess. It's a lot of shield. It adds up a lot. Then give me some skills. I have a lot of money. 15 shield. When an enemy uses an item, get them 20 damage. I mean, that seems pretty good. An epic battle or a haste item. Hit me up with a haste item. I've got 2 things here I'm not loving. When you use an item, shield 10. Enemy cooldowns are increased by 1. When you haste an item... When you use an item, haste 1 item for 2 seconds. When you use an item, haste an item for 2 seconds. I mean, look, I get that you want to keep these 3 things, but I could sell them. It's just weird because I have 2 medium items. Haste 1 item for 2 seconds. I want to buy and sell that, of course. 22. I need like... Oh, I really have to do the math here. 8, 16, 16 plus 12 is 28, 30, 39, 49. So sell it all? Really? Does that really make that much sense? For 10 shield when you use an item? I'm not really using items. Especially if I'm selling all my items. It just comes down to like, do you sell the Regal Blade or do you sell the dog? Because I can't keep both of these. And then play the turbo fort. Which really needs to be with something that has like a lot of speed, and neither of these items have speed. I could keep both of you. I think that's what I have to do. Because I need to take this item to be stronger. right? And I don't have enough
You'll be
item
running
to cycle
circles
this.
around them with
So
that.
like that also is a very high value item for triple item value and all that stuff. So we'll see what this does. Again, enemies have longer cooldowns. We damage them for 20 damage when they get hit. We're hitting decently hard, but look, it's 4 rays, man. How do you work on this? I mean, I know we slowed him down, but he's permanently hasted. Like, why are you so good? Why is Dooley so strong, man? When you burn turns, give your other items to. This is just like the water wheel, right? The burn of water wheel.
Chasing you.
All right, chocolate bars or economic. This I don't have enough money to buy like a skyscraper or anything like that. So even if we did find the weapon or the item I'm looking for, we just don't have the cash on hand and I can't sell. So let's get the max health. I don't feel like the Revenant's that strong, but we're not doing a lot of damage right now with the dog because we lost the blade. What we are doing is like 20 damage whenever people do things. So we should be hitting this guy back as fast as he's like attacking me, basically. This should be. Oh, non-weapon. Never mind. I forgot. I thought this is all items. It's non-weapon. That's terrible. I completely misunderstood my own build. But the dog does 500 damage. Weapons have lifesteal. Would be sick to get. Just to give the dog some healing. It would make me sad about the whole Regal Blade. And I don't know why I overvalue the succulents so much. I feel like I overvalue them, but at the same time, however much this is shielding, I know it has upside, but like the succulents are healing as much as it's shielding. Spice.
Not against me.
Holy, I've wanted spice so many times in my life. Citrus or fruit. That's 30 max health a whole bunch of times. So this comes out and this comes in, and then this puts 500 damage on the dog. Give me a property, why don't you? When you buy a weapon, gain 20 max health. Love that. Then we come to Curio, because he has so much junk that is super cheap. And let's make sure we do this. You're a weapon. You're a weapon. You're a crit chance. Poison. When you sell a small item, get shield. Too late for you. Your small item, so $2 is worthwhile. Sell, 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 sell. Reroll it. This is a weapon. This has cooldown. And then these items are small and have sell triggers. Then this guy is giving 3 shield to my shield items. And the castle is whenever you use an item. So that's kind of nice. Heal items get a little bit more. It's not a small... I'm not going to worry about that. Because succulents can scale itself. I don't need to do some weird work there. So he has a bunch of non-weapon items, so I should do a bunch of damage to him for using those items. We are hasting whenever we use items because of our hasty castle. This time we're kind of off the ground. The dog's hitting for 1,000, and he's taking a bunch of damage, baby. We did it. What is the plasma rifle? Whenever you burn, get 50 more damage. Yeah. And yeah, and then I think we just keep pushing on the dog here. Unfortunately, he's like low tier, but we're working with it. We can look at the gold tier skills. When you use a property, haste items adjacent to it for 1 second. So like I could put you guys here. And that would work. When you use an item, your items gain 10% crit chance. We're not using a ton of items. It is nice. It scales. At the start of each day, your items gain $1 of value. I mean, that scales very directly. Tall buildings. When you use a property, haste the adjacent items. I mean, honestly, both of these are really nice. I think the value scales all of the property stuff we're interested in. Specifically, I wanted this, the skyscraper. Oftentimes they give me the billboard, which would also be fine. The subscraper. Oh, he did get one of his crits on me, which is a little bit spooky. And we're totally dying here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, the skyscraper just does too much. We're not really doing enough damage, I guess, to knock this guy down when he's healing for 1,000. I'm going to the weapons store, but this could be a wasted effort because everything's going to be too expensive. And it was. Upgrade your leftmost item. I think it's this one. Enemies are 2 seconds longer cooldown. And then we have to fight them all. No, we get 1,000 shield so that we can beat this dually. Hopefully with 1,000 shield, we can scale into something. Oh, God. Well, he's a burner, which means that we're going to be doing a whole bunch of 20 damage to him. What does he have, like, freeze? Holy, that's a lot of freeze. Thankfully, we are still hitting him, but I'm, like, the burn is adding very, very quickly. There's 1,000 damage. He's really close to dead, but not quite. Holy. Actually, though, like, if we had hit a crit there, we were so in. Enchantment, please. Heal effects. None of these trigger all that often. I'll put it on the biggest item.
I thrive under
It's fine.
pressure.
Heal equal to triple the value of your items. Okay, I mean, like, sure. Non-weapon, large items. I don't have money. So bronze bar me. And then send me to the weapons merchant, please. Well, we really should be holding, like, a bunch of small items to sell. There's the crook. 40 extra damage. When I had the addle and stuff, like, I would have used that for sure. I really wanted you to give me low-cost items. I see now that you're offering me the item I want at a price I can't afford. 12... Bear with me. Oh, God. $30 if I sold all the way up to here. But, like, again... What I really want to do is save, like, this, right? But this is clearly not enough. 6, 11, plus 9. This is $20. That only gets me to 35. God, that sucks. And I just enchanted you too. But you're not triggering that often. $48. That means I have to sell the dog and the pickle. It's not doing as much damage yet. But that's mostly because I don't have high value items in there. I still can't fight the property baron. So I have to fight the Harlow. And I need something. I need a large item that has high value. Why did my damage spike? Oh yeah, because I doubled it with spices. Of course. Something that triggers many times is what I need.
They're gonna pay for this.
The katana, everything he had was like double time.
I've come too far.
So
to
multi-attack
let you
bow
stop me.
is terrible for me. Health and regen skills. Hook me up with a large item.
Right. Back to business. I can feel the soft hum of its
And then a fixer-upper, right? Like,
hope that brat quicks.
it's not worth a ton. But this gives me something to aim for. Then I sell this, even though I've scaled it all game. And I do one more buy-sell. Okay. $14. 500 max health. Get a small weapon for free, please. Okay, I mean, we're giving it a shot. We're giving it a shot. I wish I had my other skyscraper, though. It would have been worth way more money, and it would have been shielding for way more as well. The only good thing is that this guy triggers every 3 seconds. But he's been frozen, so I guess it's not that good. This guy is attacking for quite a bit, at least. He critted me very hard. Twice. I guess we're just dead. We didn't get the 7. Unfortunate. Again, I think we made the right pivot. I think this castle underperformed. And then we didn't have enough money to really make this run sing. Because if this guy had the value of like 50-something dollars, you know, tripled, then this guy would be doing another 150 damage, right? So let's say 450, which then the spice is doubled to 900, and then it's multi-attack 2, and then he'd be shielding for 600 every 6 seconds. Still not that good. This haste thing needed lots of items to go wide, though, and that just did not happen for us. And then we ended up at 6 wins instead of 7. Like, a bit painful, I must say. This run had potential, but we just couldn't, like, in a vehicle, like, you know, we're trying to shift using our standard, and basically we pushed on the clutch and locked up and stalled out trying to make the transition. And now we have a cool little emote for the castle. So, all good. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.